expand 2a minus 3b to the exponent 4. So we're going to have 5 terms. So we're going to really space this out here. I'm going to start with my combination. So if my exponent is 4, my combination, and then I'm going to start with is 4 choose 0. And it's going to count to 4 choose 4. So we're going to have 4 choose 0, leave a little bit of a space, plus 4 choose 1, plus 4 choose 2, plus 4 choose 3, plus 4 choose 4. So I have my 5 terms. So you count from 0 to 4 for the R value. Now, then I'm going to take my first term, 2a, and I'm going to put and count it starting with the n value of 4. So it's going to be 2a to the 4. The next term is going to be 2a cubed, 2a squared, 2a to the 1, 2a to the 0. So I like to put the zeros in as placeholders, so I always do. Then I'm going to choose the second term. So this is a minus sign, so it's going to be negative 3b. We start with 0, negative 3b to the 1, negative 3b squared, negative 3b cubed, negative 3b to the 4. So those exponents are outside of the brackets. So again, just to recap, your combinations, your n value is the same power and you count from 0 to 4. You take your first term, you always start with the exponent 4 and you count down to 0. You take your second term, and the exponent start counting from 0 and it counts up to 4 or the n value. Now we evaluate. 4 choose 0. Anything with an R value of 0 is 1. 2a to the 4 becomes 16a to the 4. Negative 3b to the 0, anything to the 0 is 1. Now I don't have to write these ones in there, but I wanted to this time to show that. Plus 4 choose 1. Your R value is 1. That means your n value, it equals your n value. 2a cubed is times 8a cubed. Negative 3b to the 1 is just negative 3b. Plus 4 choose 2, you can either use your calculator or your formula. So you can take a chance to do that. You're going to get 6. Then you get 2a squared is 4a squared. Now the squared's inside the brackets. Negative 3b squared is now positive 9b squared. And again, you've squared the term, so the squared's now in the brackets. Plus 4 choose 3. So remember that if the R value is 1 less than the n value, it ends up being the n value. So 4, because that pattern is going to continue just like this one. 2a to the 1 is 2a. Negative 3b cubed is now negative 27b to the 3. Plus 4 choose 4. When the R and n values are the same, it's 1. 2a to 0, anything to the exponent 0 is 1. Negative 3b to the 4, so negative 3 cubed is positive 81b to the 4. So we're going to simplify now. So this, multiplying all this by 1, you're going to get 16a to the 4. 4 times 8 times negative 3 is going to give you negative 96a cubed b. Sometimes we have different variables, a and b, but if these were the same, you would add your exponents. It's going to happen in other questions for you. 6 times 4 times 9, 216, a squared, b squared. 4 times 2 times negative 27 is negative 216, ab cubed. 1 times 1 times 81, so you're going to get plus 81 to b to the 4. Now this pattern isn't the same as what we were talking about, simply because you have coefficients of a 2 and a 3 and they're different coefficients in here. So that affects your coefficients in here. So you've got your setup here and then you just simplify, keeping in mind all your rules about exponents and such.